So I want us to hear what this
Thank
Red Card campaign is all about.
So essentially the Red Card campaign has been launched by 4 governance and accountability organizations concerned about the quality of some of the aspirants that have put themselves forward to their political parties to run in the upcoming primaries. We have been very concerned. We've seen cabinet secretaries who have dubious management records and governance capacity. We have seen governors who have turned their counties into private interests, and we've seen parastatals with executive directors who are now running for public office, yet they have left a questionable record. We even have doctors who have been accused of rape who are stepping forward, police officers, bogus police officers, who now think that they can represent 40 million Kenyans, and all of this really is unacceptable to the nation. It is also a violation of Chapter 6, and what we would like to see is in the next 30 days the political parties use Chapter 6 and essentially the ethical threshold that exists within the Constitution to ensure that they do not have anybody pass through their structures that fall short of the glory of the of Chapter 6. And I think this is the emphasis of the campaign. We will be doing 3 things over the next 30 days. The first is that we will be meeting with all political parties. We will be asking them to do, as I think ODM is trying to do in the context of the discipline arising from the rally, that we will ask them to extend that and the parties like Jubilee and CCM and others to essentially ensure that over this period they use the Chapter 6, which has been given to us and essentially we voted for in 2007, as the primary threshold for how they will go forward in terms of clearing their candidates. The second thing we are saying is to voters out there, do not allow anybody who has questionable ethical or corrupt behavior to come before you and seek your votes. Hold up a red card and essentially tell them that they are not fit to hold office, they are not fit to manage our public resources, and on that basis they should find another form of employment, but do not come to the public office. The third area is really to members of the press. Please continue to point out cases where lifestyles are inconsistent with people's salaries, where campaign financing is not explainable, and where we have candidates that essentially have either committed themselves to hate speech or have stolen from the national treasury or even from the county treasuries, or thirdly have acted in a manner that is short of the glory of Chapter 6. This is the campaign that we are launching. It's a 90-day campaign, but the first 30 days will focus largely on the primaries.